All right. Give me 1 second. I will start the stream right now. Wait, no. I'll be late to the watch party. Just a little bit late. It's not a biggie. It's fine. Just give me one moment. Let's go on kick. Right. Let's go on Counter-Strike.
The same passion as esports athletes. Zowie
steady in mid right now, so but with the MP9, I'd take this gun over some others, to be honest, for this hold. You know, if the bomb Why is this scary?
Switch,
it should be. Yeah.
I mean, I think right now I'm just looking at a bomb plant. I'd say bomb plant is unlikely.
They're coming in now to help.
Start to make their move. Bomb's gonna get dropped in the process. Karrigan holds his line, and Che getting a kill from inside sight, but not with that bomb possession. Means it's gonna dry up for him. Good luck, buddy. Quick move from the mid setup to come help out Karrigan. So just the MP9 loss, so be it. You make sure the bomb doesn't go down, and Karrigan goes from 1 frag to 4, I believe. That's FaZe Clan cutting into the lead that RED Canids had secured.
All right. I know this is a bit late, but I really want to watch this.
CT side bodes well for FaZe so far.
Such a simplistic game plan here for RED Canids. It's a great opportunity for FaZe to make a move.
Eyes towards middle. Here comes that pop. Jacob stands up to the test. Easy first kill. He dives into the cover, waiting for help. Utility over to the palace, but
they have one more chance. It's a best of one basically right now for
the slot into that bomb site, plant, and try to take a bit of ground deep into the ticket with a smoke. They've got this line. Frozen flash through. Che dodges it and just shuts him down as he sees that flash coming from a mile away.
Yeah, went way too far.
So now man advantage with the post plant.
They tried to cover someone holding missiles. Wasn't ready for someone out wide.
Sitting on the brink of an 11-7 lead. And broky starts to peel away already. Boy. This is FaZe conceding an 11.
So if FaZe loses this game,
this A play, but
they are eliminated.
They're not ready for the A play. Sometimes a gamble means your setup's going to look weird. But if they knew an A play could happen, Jacob maybe is playing ticket instead of in the site, so that he has a better chance of staying alive, even if it's without a kill. And then they don't have that whole ordeal in CT with the smoke going down. He can just delay them from pushing, and then that gives them a much better chance to retake. But instead, if the T's can go 1 for 1 on your site guy,
yeah,
take it over and go for the plant, T's are at a huge
if FaZe loses this thing, they are eliminated.
You know, this is a moment where it's fine to have mid control, even to start out, even if it's going to be an A play. But don't sack your only A player in a position like this. Because no one was coming to help Jacob again.
No.
A nossa pop B direto. Eu sei que não tá anotado no bagulho ali, mas a gente acabou de, a gente só tá jogando.
I hope they are. You don't like FaZe, bro? I don't like FaZe either. Not
Set
with
a
this
bit of
lineup.
water.
Don't get me wrong. I don't really care about
out of
whole
timeouts. 11-7 deficit. This is only the second
how
round
do you call
on the
that?
T side, as you can
The
see.
whole
the
thing
Canids
with
been able to pick up.
rain.
It's all about
It's
finding them
not
consecutively
important
now.
to me.
Like you said, kind of simplistic approach. It's just
It's
they-
super simple, man. And
right.
that kind of makes me feel like FaZe, you definitely should be able to take a game like this. And it's like, no offense to Red Canids at all, they're playing within their power, right? They're not trying to do anything more.
Feels
than
bad
what
for
they're
Rain?
used
Nah.
to or comfortable with, and that's actually a good sign.
He
They're
had,
confident
what,
about it.
almost
Their
10 years in
follow-through
FaZe.
is really good. They're going fast. They're spacing well.
Yeah,
and
it's
everything.
fine. I
They
guess
even lost the
he
first
had
player
enough.
on that exact.
Worst thing you can do for Red Canids is try to close this game from something unfamiliar.
Okay, and this is a moment where we see so many setups from FaZe.
Rain was good.
But if you don't have
Yeah,
anyone on
Rain
that
was
cat
pretty
corner,
good.
Look at the pressure on karrigan, man, whether he wants it or not. And right now, FaZe don't even know what's going on inside of middle.
broky starts to peel over. He'll be inside of the market. Frag grenade gets a good amount of damage on one or two. broky finds his shot on Cowes. That's a great start. karrigan's kept his eyes down from bench. broky pushes outwards and misses his chance at a second frag. Now he's playing out in the open. And it's going to be Red Canids to tear right through them. Not just the first two, but Frozen on the rotate as well.
I mean,
FaZe
let's be
disband.
honest, like, what have we seen so far from Red Canids? We have seen out of spawn side execs, right? It's the same thing
Damn.
that happened last round.
I'm doing a
This time
giveaway, by the
broky's
way,
there,
guys.
You know, kind of just in time and gets one pick off, but they're not ready for something fast. When have we not
I'm
seen
doing a
something
giveaway.
fast from
I'll
Red
show you
Canids?
after
It's-
this. After I'm
broky
rewatching
kinda
this
goes
really quick.
classic mode, I think, and trying to throw himself out through market, but that was two missed shots.
Yeah.
He picks up one kill, but he misses two more shots. And he's the one that signs up for that kind of, high octane, push the bomb site type move. In contrast to karrigan, who's just trying to hide behind the bench.
If you get the first kill, you can get into a spot where you can take another aggressive line on the second window.
Let me
If
know
people are
in
jumping
the
out,
comments,
but
guys, what
he's
you
really
guys think
relying on
about.
karrigan to like put up one kill, and then maybe he can get a third, and then they just dominate. And the retake's a lot easier.
That's karrigan with one kill. That triple on the anti-eco with the MP9 and
But they're losing
nothing beyond it.
They're losing the most simple game plan ever. Like, we haven't even had connector lurks. We haven't had cat lurks. We haven't had window lurks. Nothing like that out of Red Canids. Can we recall around?
FaZe needs
where
to
they've tried to make
bench
this work? No, not a
karrigan.
single time.
I must agree.
To buy at least for FaZe, but they'll face 5 map points. Twistzz tries to secure early damage. No connection. Red Canids have
Yeah,
had FaZe playing
I
blinded
completely agree.
like
They
that
need to.
last round with the rotate around through market.
I don't know.
But a little
It's
slow
not working
presence
anymore, man.
towards top middle. Some flashes behind it.
See, like this B setup, I like it so
Can't
much
wait
more.
to
I mean, we've
to
got
watch some
karrigan and Frozen playing together.
Navi
They both have
absolutely
a
getting
view on the window, a fast
dominated
rotation, a
by
second
everybody.
player, someone gets blind, extra set of ammo in case someone runs out. And if you totally lose the site and get wall smoked out, then you at least don't lose a player at the same time. And yeah, you don't want to have to retake B, but they're close enough that they can fight pretty actively.
Yeah, watch party. Hi, bro.
Double up on Con is good too, and it's more pragmatic because it responds to the fact that Red Canids haven't been going for defaults into mid into late round situations.
The Canids bank back on at 50 seconds. Every single player.
Guys,
all
make sure you
five
guys
moved outside
you
this
like,
A
comment,
site.
They're ready
subscribe.
to counter that window smoke just to make sure no one's
It helps
here
the channel
and
out.
see the CT's fan out again.
I'm trying to hit
Trying to get
7,000
back in
subscribers by the end
before
of
Red
the
Canids make it out.
year.
Full execute over the top. Jacob
Help
to the stairs. First contact. Twistzz just
guy
ahead
out.
of him. Smokes deep, so gives Twistzz a good angle. He'll collect one. Jacob down with nothing. Flashes find the support of Twistzz, and this could be the end. Red Canids dropping into the staircase. 4v2 advantage and calling on a retake from karrigan and Frozen. Smoke fades. karrigan gets the hands of
This is just the next map. It's
and karrigan goes down with nothing. Red Canids just leaning back, welcome Frozen's attempt. They'll drop grenades out in front of him to make this as uncomfortable as possible.
nuke next. Yes sir. Yes sir.
13-7, Red Canids on base.
The game, Devil walked broky not having a great time whatsoever. I think the calling as well, we touched upon it, felt like there was a good pace to it coming out from RED Canids as well. And then I got to highlight it, you know, I don't want to be the guy who's like pointing towards a singular player saying it's your fault or his fault or whatever, but karrigan, not only did he not call a great game of Counter-Strike, he also only had 4 kills, and 3 of those kills came with an
4
MP9
kills as a
versus
professional
Glock.
player, bro.
Apart from that,
4 kills
no
as a
impact
professional
whatsoever.
player.
So you gotta give it to RED Canids. They had the
That
better
ain't
game
happening,
leader,
bro.
they had the better AWP player, they had a better game plan, and yeah, they fully deserve to win this game, no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, they were creative enough and caused problems constantly, especially in that mid area for FaZe, and FaZe just couldn't find an answer. They kept kind of grinding the same kind of way and approach into that mid area, and RED Canids just knew their number. They knew what to expect going into those fights.
I don't want to steal a stat from Ted, but when we were working the game with him yesterday, of course, it was a best of 1, but he was telling us a little bit of unfortunate history, I believe, for Twistzz and broky. They've never not made it to a deeper stage of a major than this one. So they could be writing pretty ugly history for themselves right now if they don't bounce back.
Yeah, and that goes for FaZe Clan as well, you know. Obviously, that would be history in the making, and that would be a FaZe Clan as a whole. Where do you go from here? Like, where do you go from the fact that you're struggling in stage 1?
P Daddy,
And
thank
that's
you,
my
thank you,
issue
thank
with
you.
Even if they were to come back on Nuke, even if they were to win this game, it's very hard for me to build a case that I believe in this iteration of FaZe Clan, and that was what I was hoping for.
And my
coming
team is
into
getting
this
mad
tournament.
when I
Week
get 4
camping,
kills.
week of
Yeah.
practice, and you think to yourself, maybe they can turn around the ship, but I've seen nothing so far, Devilwalk, that gives me any confidence that FaZe are able to turn it around.
I mean, they do have 2 individuals that you could point towards, and it's probably going to have to carry the load of...
That's the only thing, right?
Yeah, they have Twistzz and they have Frozen, and these are the individuals that they can lean back on, that they know will deliver no matter what. How much the team is struggling, they are the ones that are going to pick up frags, pick up impacts, but the rest of the crew needs to step up and actually, you know, deliver FaZe Clan rounds.
But look at the body language as well, right? When you have the player cams on the players, when you see the mood within the camp. Obviously, I'm not expecting them to celebrate or be happy when they're struggling as they are, but the best way I can describe it is like, yeah, the lights are on, but there's nobody home within that camp. Like, literally nobody home within FaZe Clan who is trying to pick it up.
They look so deflated.
Yeah.
And just to go back to your point, Devilwalk, okay, yeah, you may have the likes of Twistzz, you may have the likes of Frozen, but I feel like they've been ships passing in the night. Yeah, maybe there's been one map where Frozen's come alive, another where Twistzz has, but you need them both, and then maybe a little bit more from broky as well.
I mean, ideally you need 3 players to actually have a great performance in a game of Counter-Strike to actually push it into a victory. Right now we're counting at 2, and we don't really know where that 3rd player is gonna end up, you know, at the same time as Frozen and Twistzz. It seems unlikely. And yeah, I don't know, it's not looking great for FaZe, because even before the match, RED Canids arguably had a tougher path to even get to this place and this point, and yeah, I don't know what to say. It's almost like if I could change my prediction, I would definitely change my
I mean, we did see RED Canids play Nuke yesterday versus Legacy, and they got off to a good start, but once the game got into the buy rounds, they struggled a lot, you know. So it's not that FaZe are without a chance heading into Nuke. But it again, as I said to you, Devilwalk, I haven't seen any signs of life. You know, there's nothing I can point towards where I'm like, yeah, in this area you're doing well. So it has to come from the individuals. It has to come from someone within the FaZe Clan camp. And just thinking of it right now, we are at the stage where loser will be eliminated from the major. And it's not even unreasonable to say and even think it, right? This could be the last time you're ever going to see broky in a FaZe Clan jersey. I'm pretty goddamn certain that's going to be the case if they were to lose this game, and maybe even regardless. And the same could be said for karrigan. This could be the last time we ever see karrigan with a FaZe jersey on, right? That's how much they're struggling. That's how much this whole project had turned south. It's not a team where you feel like you need to change 1 player or 2 players. It's a team where nothing really works out for them right now. So if there ever was a time to come alive, if there ever was a time to step it up, then now would be for karrigan, now would be for Twistzz, now would be for Frozen.
Say it ain't so, Jacob. Please, say it ain't so. I feel like we've only just seen broky put the FaZe jersey back on. Like, it can't be the end.
Maybe
right
that was a mistake too.
No
Yeah,
FaZe,
but
where are
they
you losing?
Very skilled at being in this position and reversing it. So that's
Sometimes,
the kind of
I mean,
hope
it's
that
deserved.
like, they have the knife towards the throat. They should.
Right,
They
the knife
should.
is in their throat right now. It's literally
That's
one
probably a better way to put it.
Okay, maybe I'm just casting at straws here, but RED Canids, bring a nuke. They are currently on a 3-map loss streak on it, and it's teams maybe other than Legacy that were nowhere near at the caliber of what we expect FaZe Clan to see. FaZe start CT side. What do we expect from some of the setups here?
Well, that's the thing, right? That's going to be a silver lining for FaZe Clan to get off to a good start. Because as much as we want to hope on the fact that there's
Why
no
are they
life in
using
the FaZe camp, just get off to a good start. Win the pistol, convert, go up 4-0. All of a sudden,
Metal
all these
detectors
players are
is for
thinking,
cheating.
This is how it's supposed to be.
In
This is
case
how
if
we're
they
supposed to
have
play Counter-Strike. This is how easy it's supposed to feel for us. So
small
I'm not
drives
gonna
or something that
rule
they
out
can
the possibility
cheat
of
on the
FaZe
game.
coming back into this game. All I'm saying is that when I went into this game, I thought to myself, there's absolutely no way FaZe is bottling this one. There's no way they lose to RED Canids. Right now, I feel like it's a 50-50, and just saying that out loud, you know, that there's a 50-50 chance that FaZe could be eliminated.
Yeah, if they are
on day
losing,
three.
they are out.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's totally crazy, and I feel like you look at
Guys,
the
don't forget to
language and
follow
everything like we talked
on
about.
Twitch.
They
I'm
need a
streaming on
big
Twitch as
individual
well.
to step out,
And
have
I
a
am,
miracle round, an ace, a 4K,
drop a
kinda
sub.
get them going, because they need more energy in that camp. They need more people that believe they can actually do it, because the faces say otherwise.
When was the last time you ever saw a game FaZe Clan play where you didn't hear karrigan scream, yell, or something, you know?
You need
know,
this, what is it called?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what
it's
the
ambulance,
item
it's
of the
siren.
tool, exactly,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
I
It just-
want
and I don't want
to-
to point towards karrigan and say it's his fault, because imagine how tough it is to
I want to
to
do a
celebrate
giveaway.
or to be the hype man of a team that is clearly not working out.
It's
but maybe that's what they need.
a
They
knife
need someone
giveaway.
to be that loud voice within the team and step up, and karrigan
So
is supposed to be the leader, right?
make
So
sure you smash that like
Yeah,
button.
I don't
It's
wanna
a knife
disclose too much, but when we were,
giveaway.
leaving after
So
that best of one yesterday, karrigan
on
was
Counter-Strike.
very stern talking to with the guys after they lost out
Also,
on that best of one.
on
Maybe
stage
a little bit
2,
of hope. I really am clutching at straws
I'm
here,
gonna,
but, they did play Linvision on Nuke yesterday, or day before yesterday.
no,
Frozen, he had an absolute
row.
masterclass. CT side to start. So
no rowers.
potentially, if we get to see that, maybe that's
On
the
stage
turnaround
2,
there.
if you
It's their own
guys join my
potential chances that
Discord,
Twistzz, Frozen, they
and
step up.
um,
The other ones, they just have to kind of grind the round out. Hopefully
I'm
as
gonna
a
make
trio.
like
These are the guys that we're looking at. These are the
whoever
guys that
picks
need
the
to
right
have a
winner
massive
is gonna win
performance,
a
for FaZe
of the
to
major is gonna
bring
win
this
a
back. They need to inspire
Truly-
the troops of the rest of the people.
knife as well.
Deliver.
Yeah, it's truly do or die time for FaZe. Is this the last time we see FaZe in Budapest?
Ooh, this might be the last
Do or
time.
die is a scary statement, but one that certainly applies to this matchup. RED Canids, we know that they can play a strong T-side on this map. The 6-6 half versus Legacy was something that inspired confidence in this team to get their event going. It was the flop on the second half that scared us. So let's see how things
Okay.
begin. But right now, it is still FaZe without much to be proud of in Budapest.
What I would love to know if it's a closing problem or if it's a side problem, and
Send them
we'll
home.
find out in the second
Yeah.
half, luckily, but for FaZe, they're just thinking about getting to a third map right now.
Quickly down through the ramp, it's going to be Frozen on control, the smoke in front of him. Does anybody dare challenge through that? Would be wild. Drop opens the doors in front of broky's face. He just sits here for a second. We got Twistzz coming down from Secret. It's a strong trio down towards B. It's going to be ramp as well. For the other side
5v5
of the FaZe Clan,
post
operating
plant.
with no kit on the round. KawES is going to get instantly popped by the USB. This is a very strong single door post plant for RED Canids.
Especially versus no smoke.
Wonder if drop goes unchecked. No, he takes a fight on his terms. And now already on top of that bomb, trying to cause a problem. Jay on the other side of the double doors. And this is Jacob sticking a 10-second defuse, double opened again. All on history. broky gets a team kill. And the defuse in the last second as they just stunned the door
They
in
didn't be playing with it.
history's face. No attempt to peel off the diffuser.
Come on, what was
allowed.
that,
No
Red
one's better at
Canids?
playing door games than broky, that's for sure. He's so annoying in that spot. So really well done and great shots from Frozen, I think, specifically with his 2 kills. So it's a retake, and it's a retake that they didn't have a smoke in. That would have made it a little bit easier. But you can see it's RED Canids who would have preferred to have full control side than just this single door.
I suppose that's the trade-off. No smoke that would have made the defuse easier, but Frozen using the smoke on control gave them that side of the bomb site.
Oh, they did use one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Frozen dropped it in the moment he heard the rush coming down. So it feels like you make the end part of the retake a little sketchy.
That was a nice try.
Felt like that was FaZe's round to finish off. Now up versus the force buy. Just don't lose this one. It's really the name of the game. karrigan emerging through garage, finds perfect timing on that main commitment. broky up to heaven is history and KawES. Good challenge. 75 damage from the Tech 9 into heaven. Che picks up that gun off karrigan's corpse.
What a tricky little position here in Old Secret.
To mention, the player up in heaven has to be dinked.
I think he's telling everyone to chill because he knows that he can either catch a secret lurk or peek up into.
Imagine if FaZe goes home. Yeah.
That's the only way they're gonna win the round.
That would be a sight.
Slides towards door, finds one. Che will
did
finish
find
off
one.
broky up above. That's the bomb carrier spotted though, and the rifle dealt with. So history taking an extra second before he commits. Oh, nice tap onto Frozen. Could have gone
Oh,
much
man,
better, and
they-
then that bomb site's
they lost
wide
3
open, but
on
still
a
3
Tech
deaths
9
on the
round.
side of FaZe Clan won't make their job any
Nice,
easier.
let's go, bro.
Shut up, broky.
I could just picture the talk in between this last game is like, okay, listen, this could be our last map at the entire major. Let's run at them a little bit, right? Let's actually take some more fights. And in a game like this, I always reference that heroic 2022 run where they never lost to teams that were lower ranked than them. And the way they did that was be extra aggressive versus those teams, and then play more standard, a little different versus the tier 1 teams where they have to give respect. But what we saw from last round was like FaZe had oversimplified a situation, tried to really lock in on one game plan instead of just responding to what they saw in front of them,
Well, you don't like broky? Nah.
which was all those site execs over and over again.
I'm a Navi fan, bro. He
Problem is I'm just so
absolutely
sick of seeing
destroyed
FaZe that has to
Navi in one
activate
game.
once they're up against elimination.
Yeah, first time.
Right. Just hopefully not the last time. Drop looking for a long-range deagle shot. Twistzz stays tucked in as they know damn well that RED Canids are right on the brink of this. broky's Famas betrays him. He's going to go down with nothing. karrigan continues to just chip and chip
Oh, wow.
and chip away. Triple kill for
he got
karrigan,
more kills
who had a
this
incredibly rough
this
time
round
back
than
on
he got
Mirage.
kills in
Let's
the
be
last
honest, he got 3 kills with an MP9 versus Glocks.
last
and
game.
1 other kill that game, so it wasn't a good map. What hasn't been a good event from a fragging perspective, and like we casted 1 game on Overpass where karrigan actually did have some kills, yeah, but not always a problem.
Thank you for
This week,
the
matters.
It's nice to see Frozen already up there.
laughing
Pistol, but 6 kills,
disco.
3 rounds in play. Desk was calling on the stars to kind of be enough, right? The 3 stars of this team should be.
Yeah, let's run at them a little bit.
That's what we're talking about. Frozen rolling with momentum.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
It doesn't go well for the other side of that
4v2
commitment.
in a second.
Frozen gets his. He's the only one of the 3 to walk away with a kill. And so RED Canids content with the challenge that comes their way. karrigan's here to try to save the day. And as he emerges in lobby, he's
Oh, my.
fixated on the feet he saw climb up that ladder. Didn't get anticipation of Zera in the corner, getting a kill with 6 HP, his second of the round. And so broky,
Come on, broky.
coming in from ramp
4v1,
slowly.
easy for you,
So
man.
looks like RED Canids have been given their first round win.
And it looked like there was a player behind Frozen they killed at the same time on that push.
No, it's inside of the A site, inside of Hut, and then Frozen solo trophy.
There's 1 player missing, Connor, from that.
Right, you're right. That was karrigan number 4. broky's body over it. You're right. 2 line up on the Frozen push.
Easy for broky.
You do the math.
Not so easy.
Ultimate respect here from RED
I was gonna
Canids.
say,
They
you
just
know,
like,
Speaking of math, using every single second here, calculated down to the limit.
eventually lock this one in. So it is the over aggression here from FaZe that gets shut down. I mean, again, I still want to see it. I still want to see it from FaZe. They want to enact a game plan like that. We don't know how that first kill went. Make it feel like they got a little bit unlucky. But I think more variety is just going to be nice to see from FaZe, because I think that's just what's been missing.
Are you guys gonna hunt him down or no?
Yesterday and today.
Come on, hunt him down.
Today, you know,
Ain't no
T-side
way.
Mirage is a lot of A plays. CT side is a lot of mid control. Yesterday, same mistakes they were making over and over again on the B side. Like, there's a lot of repetitive behavior that's sort of costing FaZe these matches.
Twistzz dies first.
Twisty, you might be out very soon. I mean, this looks like a hate watch. I just... Whatever. Get FaZe out of here.
It's scary here for FaZe with the smoke in front of Vent, but Twistzz climbs down it. Again, Wallace smokes outer as well. When karrigan inside of main, they don't know exactly what's going on. Canids trying to create uncertainty. They're flashing their way into the site, deep into the Vent already. Cowes finds first blood, and he's able to just lock into this. karrigan remains smoked off from both sides the whole time. They zone that one frag in the back of sight, and this is RED Canids looking for consecutive rounds.
What entry?
A-site defense. I mean, the one guy on the back of the site dies. Other one smoked out in mini. It's a standard site exec, and then the heaven rotator goes instantly. There was time between that. You know, it wasn't a full
Crazy?
rush.
Hell yeah. Crazy.
Twistzz had started on the A site, but then drops down fence when that wall of smoke goes up outside.
Oh, okay. I guess that's, yeah.
So, FaZe moving an original piece off of that bomb site makes it prime for the taking. And I like that RED Canids, you know, don't waste too much time after that, right? They do just that little pocket of uncertainty. Let FaZe kind of congeal downstairs off of the Twistzz rotation and then pounce on top of that A site. Oh! Chase coming through with an instant kill on broky, and now some of the individuals as well are just looking just simply sharper than their counterparts. RED Canids should be proud. Again, posted 6 rounds versus Legacy on this T side as well.
That's a 5-player punish. They keep 5 alive. That's a lot of money going for FaZe. They made on this previous round. It's actually a tough situation for them now. They're in a must-win position. But this is the kind of death that really shouldn't happen. Jacob kind of stands no chance with no one watching that Squeaky come out. He can't cover HUD and Squeaky at the same time. So that's a perfect moment for RED Canids, where it's like the most vulnerable the A site could have been. And there actually is no more money left over for FaZe at all. They're going to be fully saving here.
The name to hate which party.
Jay can't believe that there's no resistance downstairs. That's because we're doing this. You got a name for this strat?
This is the double somersault heaven wafer.
Okay. Extravaganza 2.0.
No.
Okay.
You don't want to see that strat.
Okay. Save that one for the major.
Stage 2 at least.
FaZe is going home, baby. FaZe is going home, baby.
They're probably thinking there's like a world where FaZe still have a little bit of money left. At least that was my thought coming into this round.
You accidentally kind of just run into an MP9 or...
Then they see a pistol spotting from heaven. They're like, maybe we can just go and win this round then.
Good luck, karrigan.
Karrigan.
Here's him running around on that bomb site now, so confirmed. Canids about to walk away with a tied game, 6 rounds into play.
Bomb has been planted.
Already a 3-round T side. It's just a shame for RED Canids. There is this very heavily weighted asterisk that is, even with 6 rounds versus Legacy, they got 0 on their CT side, right? And so we're going to sit here and we're going to praise them this whole half long, but we're going to remember that that close on the defense could still be a problem.
It was also a really good T side from Legacy.
Sure.
That was for sure. And similar to the way that they're going to run into this.
Yeah, go give it a look, try to
some money, I guess.
Kill somebody. Drop it, Jay Jesus make quick work of that one, and they'll do no damage. And because they played that so fast, bomb's not even going to explode. So that's all 5 alive for RED Canids as FaZe get shredded.
It's a small thing, but you are giving up money every time you lose those players, and retake kills are much harder than just like site hold kills and everything. But I guess the way they looked at it, just even if they got one, maybe it was worth it. Could have grabbed that. RED Canids stacking that paper high.
Meanwhile, FaZe have $50 in the bank. Damn. Their entire team combined, $50 left over beyond this purchase. So,
and they have no
time to get that lead back. As RED Canids go 3 rounds consecutive. We saw that in one of the opening gun rounds. FaZe were just going to try to throw Frozen at this lobby play. Teammates right behind him. Feels like FaZe are starting to shell up again already. Not working with a ton of utility. Twistzz drops the fire in front of it, but that's great, I think, for karrigan. The fact that you just burned the utility, all the utility that FaZe still had was burned based on one player taking a close look on Hut, and there's still beyond a minute left on this round.
That's wild.
They're down to this one smoke to use, but yeah, they have
wild how
enough that they
broke
could
there. Take for the
re-execute if they
life,
wanted to
guys.
take a molly opposite vent. We'll see what they do.
goes.
Jay's getting into a lurk spot.
Oh,
Nice.
Twistzz, that is gross. Flies onto the door, can't manage to turn it back around. The gun goes empty. Jacob's got the trade back. That one's going to be critical. Venom Zera looking for that heaven extension, gets dinked by karrigan, and Drop is going to be forced to climb up down beneath them. Oh, good stoppage here from Frozen. This was a critical round for FaZe Clan.
Absolutely.
And it kicks off by Twistzz jumping on karrigan's last piece of utility, spamming into the corner, and then whipping it around towards main in anticipation of his second.
That was just a lovely round from Twistzz, absolutely. And I mean, even love Jacob coming down to Squeaky to make sure that his trade is guaranteed as well. So
That's right,
he shut
yeah.
down this upper exec. I think RED Canids maybe needed a couple extra seconds to let Che and Drop get outside into mini, because they really didn't threaten that wrap at the exact time that they were exiting. Also, they didn't leave the door, so fair enough. Twistzz kind of shut it down before there was ever a real problem.
Counter-terrorists win.
Up top. No, up top, baby.
There we go. God. I was
You
holding
think
my
it's more
breath.
stressful than that?
Couldn't handle that.
Okay.
Love this play by Twistzz.
What was that, bro?
Can't ask more of him playing with the M4A1S. He's immediately onto the A4. As he's yet again on this A floor. Instead, just postured behind broky, who gets that
That was a
deep
nice,
lobby angle,
jump.
but that gets smoked off by the CTs. So broky will lose his spot and have to go elsewhere, hunting through Hut instead. There's a couple players over towards Trophy, but I wonder what FaZe find if they do press their luck through Hut. karrigan's gonna fall to the offer. Nicely done by broky, finds a good position in the end, and Twistzz turning to catch Che outside. So the desk was calling on the stars of FaZe to come together as a trio and combine, and we're getting it. On top of that, Jacob continues to offer impact, as it's 5 versus 2 comfortably for FaZe Clan, looking for their 5th on the CT side, and now RED Canids, you know, just kind of getting pulled apart one after another.
If RED Canids
Yeah, and it's like
get
total
more.
over-reduction, but sometimes it just feels like, FaZe, just do something interesting. And they are doing that here. So Twistzz with his move. Now they get that Hut push in from broky. That's his first of the map so far. He's definitely got to prove himself versus history. It's crazy enough to say that out loud, but in this match so far, I think his head-to-head is not looking that great. Here's one nice and easy to get on the board. Twistzz, he's got his eyes wide open here.
Yeah,
Catching all the lurks.
After map 1, broky's head-to-head with history is 2-5.
Counter-terrorists win.
So not insurmountable, but still.
That has been something. I mean, broky, when he first came back, you know, put the FaZe jersey back on after his break, he was excellent. And then sort of quickly, you know, fell off again. Hate to put it so bluntly, but
Let's go Red.
this
Let's
is a
go
big deal because it was
Red.
after Simple had joined the team back in Austin, you know, for a bit, and then it was
Made
you know,
top 8.
Yeah, made top 8, and broky looked like he used the break well. It did look like that at first, but if it's a motivation thing, it seems like maybe that's dropped off again. I'm not sure.
Well, I think also just kind of, you know, there was that really damning interview that came out after Austin where broky straight up said, like, yeah, they gave me a call during Austin and said, we really want to get you back on this team.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think that really emphasizes how much they
Hello,
felt
hello,
like
hello.
broky had to be a key part of their success if they were going to refine themselves.
Do you think they called Rain?
I don't think he answered. I think Rain Shane's busy hanging out with Sean Gares and Messioso. Fast setup for Jacob inside of the hut, off the pause. Red Canids coming in with another buy, but is it looking faster? Yes, already around through main goes Che. Twistzz, opening kill on Cowes. Down the vents we're gonna go. This is Red Canids trying to cause a scramble.
We might
man, they should not know really that this is lower this quickly. broky's trying to get downstairs, but he's just kind of playing from the outside, and History still has vent rotation control. He might catch one. Ooh, missed that shot.
Set the vents ablaze. Molotov falls down into it. Drops looking to deal with karrigan as his utility on the retake from Seeker. It's already coming together.
This could be time trouble if they take too long.
Frag grenade dropped into this 2 players trying to make this push. karrigan exposed. Drop just spamming down to the final bullets. Retake in full effect. The double doors popped open. Great headshot out of Drop. History late. Comes around with ramp and misses another critical shot. Coverage in the front of it. Twistzz is going to keep him at bay. He had his chance and missed it. Not once, but
How
twice.
did you miss that one?
And down to the wire. He gets that defused by the skin of his teeth.
All right, well, there we know. If he'd landed that shot, which was actually quite easy, History could have won that round. But this one's given back to FaZe. Twistzz gets the opening kill again on the A site, and so even though they drop down with 3 and it's like really chaotic and they would have no idea it's a lower hit, it's a moment where FaZe, at least in a 5v4, you could retake maybe safely. But after Drop got the second kill and the door got blown up on the control side, it looked like this is about to get too hairy.
But right back into it. History tries to make up for it. Add that to the head-to-head as broky goes down out of the gate. And Frozen still behind boxes on ramp, gets the kill to Cowes. And Cowes had no trade potential on that one.
And actually, you know, he could have thought Frozen's going to drop down, but he doesn't. Really like that for FaZe. Spot where Frozen knows he's got to be a little bit more aggressive now they've lost broky. 4v4 might not even be enough. Oh, they left the gap. It's a big one.
venomZera doesn't give a damn about your smoke.
It's a big gap. They're really trusting the smoke, but there's no one here behind it. Totally called out.
karrigan's going to run up that ladder.
I would have not missed that shot.
We'll know he's up here. Molotov will keep him back so the bomb can be planted on the front side of site.
What a call out.
Drop's going to find himself alone inside of the lobby, and Frozen just crouches down beneath that crosshair. History's off covers. History looking to make up for that last round with a second kill. Che connects on the main play, man advantage over to the Canids, and then venomZera finds his. Just testing that smoke, finding no resistance on A, and Jacob is not afforded a chance at this retake, nor the exit.
Round. Come on.
Big
Yeah,
pickup for History after those critically missed shots in the last one.
Yeah, it's 3 frags, the opening frag, and the head-to-head versus broky, most importantly, to really make this interesting. This is a huge call-out from venomZera. Now, it's such an important smoke, the squeaky smoke from the CT perspective. You're kind of trying to keep this door closed and smoked as much as possible to make sure that vent's not a problem, for walkouts to not be a problem, so you can play top hut in mini and roam around the site safely. And right when they smoked that, venomZera just said, no, there's no one here watching this at all. I'm going to walk out. And if you want to trust this, it's going to be to your own demise. A totally empty site off of that play.
Just when it felt like FaZe had solved all problems, met by the pace. This was a clean kill from Frozen, crawling underneath that shot, but then History on the scene to save it.
Nice.
And I think we get another example of some of the mechanics that all of Red Canids can bring to the table. venomZera's headshots instantaneous, History's kills critical.
History's just playing his timings really well. You never see him flick.
Right.
He just makes it look easy.
broky still 1 kill into this map.
Phase up, phase up.
1 kill. Frozen has clearly made a difference. Sitting at the top, 12 and 5.
No, not phase up. We want phase down. Twistzz. Oh, ouch.
That's solid efficacy out of that grenade. Frozen, he's been a threat, man. Do they really want to walk into him, man? They do. Oh, man, there's a huge gap. Again, normally you wouldn't rotate unless you've got someone covering Turnpike. And in this moment, there's no one here at all. It's a second gap that they found in such a big way. But why have they pulled this player? There's actually no one else downstairs. karrigan's leaving ramp open entirely.
All is going to keep him out of the angle. He just locks into the side.
He could get opt if he walks back into this. He knows it, but they feel comfortable here.
And I mean, off of that last round where you've already found a gap to be exposed, and when you feel like there's another one, why wouldn't you trust
There's
this?
still no vent rotation. There's still no one down secret. It is just Frozen versus everybody oncoming from ramp.
Hides behind Silo, and as he comes out, it's going to be a rude awakening. Multiple players about to jump on him and smoking off the doors already. Frozen keeps it clean. Double kill is fantastic, about all you could really ask of him. And as they flood down into the site, broky is already here just in time. Flashes come through that doorway. Bomb is planted. He is teasing the side of this arch. And now Twistzz gets that trade right back onto drop. karrigan's flank denied. Venom Zera to make the difference. But Jacob's the end.
Wow.
Jay gets the headshot.
Full
Working
composure.
with little. He finds it right between the eyes. And RED Canids flooding down to that B site with another terrorist round win.
And that's 3v5 after Frozen gets his hold. So that is worst case situation. Frozen's in the best spot on the site, right? So you only want to play here if you're versing ramp, and you know, you could be solo, you get the kill so far away from you. Making it at such a clean 2K is huge. But the fact is, no one else from FaZe are ready to come down at all. So even off that heroic hold, with the site control, you see how valuable that is. RED Canids battling hard.
Jay Jesus.
How'd they call that timing out? I mean, I guess ramp was open.
But also back-to-back rounds, right? The timing on A, the timing into the ramp.
And Frozen's like, I'm not leaving my post this time.
No, sir. He's going to sit here and he'll fight, for better or worse. Able to kill drop.
No way.
Again,
So
it is a double kill. Frozen has done more than enough in terms of his individuals this map. He will finish the half 16-7. And watch as his struggling teammates will try to make the difference here, 2 of which are working with only 5-7s. But he has given them a man advantage. He gave them a 5v3 last round, and it still wasn't enough. The difference this time is not all of the RED Canids are still following through together.
Cow is about to lodge himself into a very interesting spot. I mean, with all the windows intact, the doors closed, it's going to be hard for him, I think, to find a CT or make a mistake. But he's in such a spot that if they start rotating him behind this, and the T start pretending like he's not here when they throw utility, then somebody else might make a mistake.
And again, karrigan doesn't have eyes on ramp.
Dude,
Hasn't
yeah,
this whole time.
Not even close to even come down here.
They've given this gap over, and they're just hoping that broky can control enough so that the retake connects.
They're going to molly it or not. They're walking right into the site. They got a smoke control now, right? Or where are they planning for here?
History trying to go into the deep side of the bomb site. They're going to take over single door, and they will find it clear for the taking. Now, last time they had that door shut in their face in the pistol. They weren't able to win because of it. Now you've got it blown off the hinges. A gun awaits this retake for FaZe, working without the best piece of this CT side. And history locked into this corner, finds damage on karrigan, has Kawez right above him. This is a lethal angle with 2 Ts holding the same side and a pistol emerging out through control. This is broky and Twistzz with only sidearms. Now they'll pick up an AK for broky. Jay coming at it, catches him with a back turn, sticking the defuse, hits the dink, but it's not enough. And he will find another clutch back to back to tie this half as it's RED Canids to the CT side.
Woo! City side. Is FaZe for real losing this? I believe so. What? Why would I watch? Why would I search? FaZe, I give up.
Broky saving stats for stage 2. Keep frozen, please. Send frozen to Gulag, but sorry about that. Damn. This is gonna be an interesting one too, but I'm not gonna watch it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Middle away at Venom Zera. They'll get him over the line. Gets broky in the backdrop, knows there's a player stuck on Unbreakable. This is man advantage Canids.
And he's still ready to peek. We know Kawaz. He is always looking for some action. Checking his flank, and this lurk kill is everything. Che gets one, and now it's all on Frozen. Oh man, and it's always been all on Frozen, but this one's just a bit too much.
This is a RED Canids that versus Legacy switched with 6 T rounds and posted 0.
Well, they're already beating that, so this is about how FaZe are going to do what Legacy did, if they can. Because they haven't played half as good as Legacy. No arguments that the better team is losing in this matchup. RED Canids have showed up for today.
On an individual level, even powering up as that first half went on. Che taking the top of the scoreboard with the back-to-back clutches in the first half.
Game over, people. Game over.
Head-to-head versus broky.
It's crushing. Head-to-head.
Economic advantage here in round 14 as FaZe sit on just vanilla pistols. They'll try to get something going on main. Kawaz and Chase combine for a couple too, and then they double back into it. So where there's one CT, there's another. RED Canids doing a good job of trying to stop the bleeding. And maybe an upgrade.
The fact they can run and just dink people.
For the defense.
And you know, after that game versus Legacy, they had some conversations about CT side and what went wrong and why. And that's what they're going to aim to fix. And again, RED Canids have done nothing but impress from their position as a severe underdog in each of their games so far. And they don't look back on their first loss, it feels like, and just let that become them. They are here to still try to continue to win and climb back.
Running and gunning, yeah. Okay, let's see.
This could be the greatest disaster for FaZe. They don't get a handle on this situation.
Oh my
what is that play?
Dude, that is Che's confidence. Starting to boil over. 17 frags to his name with that one. We said FaZe are the ones that kind of take up the fights versus RED Canids, and they did at the start of this map. Hold W, get into the action. Chase sees that as an invitation. Twistzz, caught in the middle of those smokes as Kawaz lines up the headshot. We go 5v3, RED Canids off of the first gun round from FaZe's T side.
He just wanted to take a look with that bullet, and right now we have a spot where you've got the two. Well, one player downstairs already. Drop here. Maybe could give one back if he's not careful.
Sees the barrel. Easy pickup on karrigan.
Only let him go.
Bomb on the chase. He gets another fair duel, but Jacob's going to win that, even though it costs him half his health.
But now it's just containment, right? They already have the low rotations. They have Heaven, and they have the rotation back to Hut all locked off. It's basically rocking a hard place here for FaZe. The only thing good about this is Frozen has 100 HP.
The control player, damage back the other way, sets up Kawaz for the trade frag and confirms that Jacob's out there. So
they're gonna get eliminated.
Started and another majority alive situation for Canids. This time it's over top of FaZe Clan's guns.
So only the pistol to get them back on their feet. FaZe, they let go of some rounds in that first half, ended up with a tie. Now have to come back into the second from T side, and look at this starting play. So much conviction in this movement out of Che with the perfect flash pairing.
Also not even seeing
Twistzz.
Puts 3 bullets through that smoke and executes the Canadian.
but he dropped that nade for the same reason he sprayed. He knew someone was
Bye,
there.
bye, FaZe.
So it's going
Bye,
to be
bye,
upgraded
FaZe.
pistols here for FaZe.
9-6.
Across the board, they are going to have to dig deep.
Pistols only.
Not the best smokes, but nobody immediately caught behind it just yet. Still, those smoke grenades, that causes a bit of an invite for RED Canids. That gap, they're going to keep eyes on it. And in doing so, you've put this Tech 9 where it can just point blank kill Che if he's not careful. Dropping utility as well is going to give that audio over.
So nervous about it.
They drop the waterfall above him, so he'll lose vision on the outer yard. They try to pressure it. Frozen comes through.
Whoa.
All of the distraction. Triple kill from Frozen, out through the door, into the A site. But the bomb still has to get back over. There's a world where FaZe can fumble. It dives into the main play, and into A it will go. This is all Frozen again.
Oh man, it's unreal the amount of work that Frozen's done in this game, and they still
21
only have
and
6 rounds,
10,
but at
and
least
broky
maybe
it's 10 and
now
11,
it's 7.
bro.
21 kills off of that one. Big multi-kill moment from Frozen. I mean, we saw the nature of the distraction. Just that smoke, right? Smoke and 4 bodies behind it. Spam comes through, and Frozen serves up a triple inside A.
Why would
How
he
much
spam
more
that?
can he do? I mean, it feels like he's
I
obviously
don't understand. Why
a
would he
two-way
spam
player.
that?
It feels like he's been amazing so far, but that's not going to slow down. It could be a life game from Frozen to keep FaZe alive, just in the series. I mean, this doesn't even win them the series, but to take them to a third map, you could see it happening. The quality of play we're getting out of Frozen, the aim, the amount of time, it's been solo too. He's not coming in second and getting a trade. He's getting the opening kill, he's getting the opening defense kill, a multi. Every time he finds one, he gets 2. And on this round, it's just a Tech 9. And it was the smoke that, again, he disrespected as they were about to wrap around, and he heard that Che used a lot of ammo inside of Mini. That was a mistake.
6-7
Two
history,
backs turned,
6-7.
2 kills, and then that third on the bomb site just guarantees it. So they don't waste too much time. Pistol conversion all the way of RED Canids. First gun round as well. This is, I want to say, one of the first times here in Budapest where we see FaZe actually win a round with that sort of a vibe.
Yeah, I mean, again, Frozen won that round with 10 kills, it would be like lucky. But today, it's something that RED Canids have to take into account in the future of this map. If they deal with him, they might just have a free win, to be honest.
All the while, though, I don't think RED Canids want FaZe to find that comfort zone, so still showing some willingness to take those kinds of opening moves. Drop just spamming down a mag. There's not a lot behind that, though. Just feigning a bit of presence. He'll fully reposition over towards ramp. Che, this deep angle from Garage goes unchecked. He's got 2 backs turned. Him and Kawez, triple kill to hold off what was supposed to be the A split. And he's just going to continue to serve up a distraction, forcing FaZe to come to him, and broky will connect the headshot. A 2 versus 5 demanded of FaZe, but only 30 seconds.
Yeah, there. Just got crushed out of the situation. Kawez, that's the final nail. broky will not be able to win this round. He has the bomb at the very least, but the amount of HP left over. Good luck.
Tries for the plant, get a bit of money. That's all you can ask for now. 3 players down ramp to come at him, but they give him space. You give broky a chance at this clutch. Next player on this vent exit is the one with lowest health. Kawez gets popped. broky whittled down further. This is a 1 HP, 1v3.
No smoke for the door.
2 behind it. They're sticking this all the way, and he is not on it for the stoppage.
There's nothing he could do.
Offers up that retake. They come through again, majority alive, and the success of FaZe on T side is nothing but a one-off round win.
They didn't expect someone to be playing in Elise there in back big garage with someone spotting from secret, but like, you could expect that.
1 HP?
They
1
opted
HP.
not to smoke this
Bye
out.
bye,
They ran backwards right to the spot.
FaZe.
Thought that maybe Che was
Bye
gonna be there
bye,
inside of Mini, but he's thinking
FaZe.
about what happened last round. That's what I'd like to see from FaZe, thinking about
They-
what
they
happened
would-
last
they
round. They
ain't
haven't made
winning
those
this one.
adjustments as quickly.
And Frozen has the
10
a
rounds
live
and
game,
every
bro. Now.
last bit of money invested.
Okay.
And
Big
the opening here for broky, that's a nice sign.
Finally one that goes back his way. Head-to-head still skewed the
Maybe
favor
3
of
more
history,
rounds and FaZe it's eliminated.
but it's a big opening in round 18. And Twistzz with a wall of smokes, gets position in garage.
It's a good look to put pressure here, but they've got
No,
They get this
watching,
round. Yeah,
yeah.
Venom Zera back turned over.
They'll
He'll
win
be the
this
second victim of this one. FaZe Clan 5 versus 3. Oh, so it was. Kawez claws back another kill.
Dude, it's surprised to see someone unbreakable when there was someone wrapping Big Garage, when there was someone in secret at the same time.
FaZe Clan continue to get caught off by these off positions.
But this is the right move, you know. It's a zero-sum game. There must be an open space somewhere.
Molotov into heaven. Kawez trying to challenge that. They're just going to keep dumping utility on top of him. Can Drop come in with the element of surprise?
They're not exactly watching this right now.
Jacob is so far removed from this bomb site as well. He's still over towards red. And so Drop, it's the right side of the door that gets peeked, but not an instant kill from karrigan. It's enough to flush Drop back into lobby. karrigan's going to try to chase him, and that is enough to convince them they need to go for this save instead. FaZe will
If
close
Drop
that gap by
was
at least
moving a
one
bit
more
faster.
round.
Nice. Okay, man, with the amount of action outside, I really like the rotations from RED Canids. They said, this round's going to be a little longer. We can actually bring everyone outside for a few seconds. Now, of course, because they don't win their trades, it ends up that FaZe have the open site up, or they can come back to it. They have more map control in the end. But not a bad thing to try after broky gets his first kill, Twistzz gets the second. It's a 3-on-5 for a second, right?
And then I won the
This opening head-to-head versus history, that's what you need to see. It's not going to be every time with your opper, but sometimes you have to take down the other opper.
Okay.
History's done damage this game.
Yeah, it's not in every game, but in this one there has been a lot of battle of the ops.
How old
History
is
comes out on
karrigan?
top
Like
more often than
32?
not. That last round a bit different. We go 4 rounds back and forth, and that puts the money in a weird place for the CTs.
I mean, yeah, it was a great moment for RED Canids to crush this game, but this one just keeps FaZe alive. RED Canids, they have a decision to make here. Sitting on 1 AK in this armor. The only reason you would invest in this spot is because you know FaZe are only coming off a 1-round win. But they didn't get enough kills where you get the punish and then you get the free eco after. So it becomes a bigger risk to go for that investment. Instead, it looks like they're thinking about next round. That's probably the wise choice. But now the prerogative is just, you know, get your 3 kills. Just make sure it's the same as this situation, and then go from there. It's a chance for FaZe.
I don't think so. We'll see FaZe stage 2 now.
So one tool they're working with flashed into trophy. Oh, he wins the duel, but not the second. Jacob there for the trade frag.
Frustrating for Frozen. He knows he's just been a workhorse right now for FaZe.
Jacob's kind of been his right-hand man. Picking up slack when needed. He'll control that AK for the time being, and Twistzz blindsides Che, whose USP was never destined to find much. A deagle to the back of Twistz's head, though. He could grab a gun off this, if not for the coverage out of Secret. So again, where there's one FaZe player, there seems to be more. 3v2 as Jacob continues to control these AKs. And he's ready to just finish this one off. FaZe Clan's 9th round is secured. A 1-round gap, all they've got. 2 rounds consecutive for the first time on this attack. Although this one was gifted over. RED Canids let them have it by not investing in.
Yeah, they're happy to. I think getting 2 kills is it's pretty good considering they just keep that 1 AK. They don't like upgrading pistols, if you noticed.
No, they don't.
On these ecos, they really save their money, and it's for good reason. Here they've got the kits, a couple of them. They've got the op and play, full utility for the most part.
Okay,
full
okay, let's see.
Round.
Come on,
see
Red.
if they can keep this gap.
Early pressure, though. Squeaky off its hinges. Vision for Jacob.
This could be a defining moment in the history and broky sort of matchup at them while they're on ops.
Spam comes through and doesn't feel like Canids like that pressure on the A site. They want something out of this, and they're going to try to double up in Hut. This is Frozen, star of the show for FaZe Clan. Ready to receive. 2 players right there on the brink, and they peek into him. He executes the first one, but not the second. And any round that you've got Frozen dead after only 1 kill is a good start for the Canids.
Absolutely. I mean, it's genuinely been more multis than single kill rounds, it feels like, in this game.
And all that time with that distraction into Hut.
Level up
short.
shorts.
To go
Thank you for the
position.
sub, bro.
When Frozen was in lobby alone, This is Red Canids making the most of that one kill, but a critically missed shot out of history.
Welcome to the gang.
Utility's going to keep him back, and FaZe see this as an invite to just go and run down A. Twistzz versus broky, up close and personal.
broky will hit this, surely.
Hut challenge coming through at the same time as well means bomb secured for FaZe Clan.
Woo, that's on history
yes,
again.
Sir.
Yeah, just a really important shot. He puts himself in such a key position. That was a player walking into him. They weren't totally
10-10.
prepared for
We
that.
might see.
It was actually such a good setup from Red Canids, but the mechanics let
We
him
might
down.
see Inferno.
And they open the door to FaZe coming back
I think
into this and staying alive.
If Red Canids don't finish on this map,
Close, but no
they're not
cigar.
winning this.
Well, we've seen nothing but FaZe playing from behind so far in this stage of the major. Feels like this is going to be the first time that they actually played as the team in control.
FaZe ain't winning here? I don't know, bro.
Hut and radio. Which means history might have made sound, which is why they're so ready for him on that angle. It's another one where Red Canids aren't coming in fully equipped. Everything that was saved is going to have to step up to the plate. We go for that early angle from broky towards ramp, denied vision. History. Sees this as an invite, wants to make up for that last round. He hits the shot on Jacob, but it's not lethal. And when we saw history miss 2 critical shots down on that lower sight one round, he made up for it in the next round immediately.
He is thinking about good risks still. I'm sure upper is tempting right now. They know something is missing from this buy.
But it's really ramp that's understaffed. That's where one of these 2 Deagles sits alone. Twistzz, the other one, inside of the A site. Those are the weak points. Drop trying to find that right moment to strike. We've seen him test the top of the staircase.
Come on.
It shouldn't catch FaZe off guard if he were to go for a challenge. Twistzz, operating on his own, has gotten right on the brink of garage, and he will take the safer path through the smoke. As it emerges, Che goes down, but drops there to return the favor. Spamming away into the door. It's going to be a big pressure situation here for Twistzz, as he just tries to haul it in the back of the site. Pressure from both ends. Deagle shots connecting. And there's pressure here as Drop comes back with yet another frag. broky surrounded. Up above sits the Opera, and he does not get away. It is the Canids to pull ahead again.
Oh, and that's down 2 guns in this round.
And only 2 rounds from the win.
They make a little go very, very far here with their setup. They've been spamming secret. This one gets them the refrag
Spam
outside.
that chat, boys. Spam it with...
And drop a second kill through the smoke.
Huge moment.
Yeah. But he's right. They're coming out of secret.
And Deagle shots that started missing, but were just enough to kill karrigan.
Yeah. Counter-terrorists win.
He didn't even put anything into that. Just some recycled weapons.
Some recycled weapons.
And this could be a massive disaster for FaZe, but such a big moment from Red Canids at the very same time. But obviously this game is about elimination.
They're getting eliminated here.
Saving grace for FaZe is as those terrorist round wins were finally strung together, more and more players survive them each time. There's bank here for FaZe to continue rolling this game into the 24th if needed.
11-10.
Full buy, still some cash in karrigan's back pocket.
11-10.
Coming in from broky. Got a kill last round, took out history the round before.
What do you guys think is going to happen? Bye-bye, FaZe?
Not a lot outside this round for FaZe, just karrigan sitting top silo and sitting passive.
I really like how much attention Red Canids give to outer controller. Haven't been any fast ramp plays.
Trying to charge in, Che's got a double! And then on top of that, you've got Twistzz just dumping those bullets down the door. karrigan, in that moment of chaos, though, has maybe just found an opening, a chance to reopen this upper site.
Yeah.
Maybe.
There was so much noise. It doesn't seem like they heard him. They're not responding to this whatsoever.
We get this lower play from drop over towards the stairs.
I think he's gonna get one kill and then
3 players on this bomb site. What can karrigan make of this?
He could set up a golden play. He might need to.
They start to take that look back at this bomb site, and there is, okay, Che looking up here, but that's Che on 66 health. karrigan inching ever closer. He's got that duel over towards the vent, doesn't get his headshot. Venom Zero shuts down Twistzz. broky's able to get out with a double kill, and you've got karrigan still holding the cover above. That is bomb planted, and broky is going to be in a critical position, stuck inside of the site.
They'll have to go around back to Mini. They've lost heaven control and they know it. Oh, the op is coming up here.
What a roll for history to try to secure this heaven retake.
Oh,
with
they're coming
that
in from below with drop as well. Do they have time to pull this off?
He makes a loud step, so karrigan is going to be locked in on this angle. You've got drop right behind it. broky's dead in sight, and that's 12.
Wild.
Red Canids take their time for the retake. Pressure on karrigan so that he can't help broky in the bomb site, and broky doesn't ultimately do enough after fighting tooth and nail to get out hut.
That's 12 locked in. The brave way to that retake, coming in from heaven with 2 players, almost sure that they would lose one. And this flash was so good, but it didn't catch Che. And this is because Red Canids have been playing outside with extra players. Always someone new that they can rotate in with. It's been really good for the way that FaZe have played this map so far. Even when they've lost a guy, there's always been someone to trade.
2 map and match points now for the Red Canids. Pressure
That's
on
it.
FaZe Clan.
That's it, boys.
It's a team that's had a rocky
I think
start
we're
to majors
witnessing
in the
history.
past. It's a team that's left their fan base disappointed, but never have they fallen this low at a major. Not even making top 24 if they don't win these next 2 rounds and close out overtime. Flash behind red box, opening kill from the back foot. FaZe will attempt to recover. At the very least, you shut down Che Jesus' multi-kill potential, but broky took a lot of damage in that engagement.
FaZe are best when they get the time to power up, but they usually earn it, and we see that happen as the weeks go on. This FaZe has felt a little different. No strength to kick off, barely any more than we saw in the beginning.
After this
Clearly
major,
vulnerable.
we're gonna see some changes in FaZe for sure.
Defending the major with karrigan on a deagle right now.
Whoa, walking out through the smoke. Venom Zero's gonna get locked in. Big wide swing out from
What?
karrigan. Frozen finds the headshot. And so from a 4 versus 5, FaZe Clan not done yet.
Yes, and they've got to save these guns, actually. They've got to save these guns for a full buy. And they're lucky that FaZe don't really have the money to hunt. I don't know if they'll really go for this, but this one is going to go to round 24. Everyone should have pretty good weapons.
It doesn't matter.
And there might be a little more pressure on Red Canids as well.
There's not one team in the world that likes playing against FaZe Clan in a 24th round of regulation.
Yeah.
And let alone the likes of Red Canids, who we already saw struggle to close out in their previous games in Budapest. There's no denying these guys have exceeded our expectations. There's no denying on an individual level, multiple players for this CT side could close this game next round.
They were in this exact situation versus Fnatic. Red Canids let it go to OT and got crushed. They're trying to keep hope alive, learn what they did from what they played last time, and they did that already in this nuke match in this second half, scoring way better than they did versus Legacy.
They're afforded
right,
enough
let's
of a
see.
save at the end of that round to come into the 24th with all they need to advance to the 2-2 pool, to put an end to FaZe Clan, legends in their rights, right here, right now, and they save their final timeout for it.
Wow, and what are FaZe going to do? Are they going out with a strong upper hit? Are they going back to the outside plays? And are we going to get pick plays in for Red Canids? Are they going to play secret again? Are they going to play 3 outside like they have been doing?
I think
It's actually been netting them so
Che
much, but are they in
jumped the gun a
karrigan's
little
head,
bit.
or is he in theirs?
What a kill from karrigan, right?
Yeah.
Hell of a time for him to offer an opening kill like that.
One pistol there for FaZe Clan, and they come up with a frag. The buy looks great here for both squads. broky on an AK should be just fine. This idea is everything, karrigan.
Looking towards ramp early. Twistzz on his own for the time being. Smokes come down. It's not the full wall, so Che's gonna remain on this, making sure nobody crosses over.
They've been setting up these Twistzz lurks.
We go, smoke for it. He's also been caught in the open before.
Oh, he got it.
But Che doesn't capitalize. You get vision on Twistzz, but you have afforded him a critical position down secret now.
Che has been so key, either back in big garage, inside of mini, covering a ton of positions. Now, FaZe in a strongly winning position.
They've had bodies towards this ramp room since the get-go, now looking to join forces with Twistzz, who's awaiting them downstairs. Pressure on drop as he goes over the box, shots whiz by, he peeks in, catches them with nades, but it's just damage so far, and Jacob comes out with a headshot.
Drop, you've been...
FaZe Clan with a double-man advantage to extend play into overtime. Twistzz still found out to be towards secret. Still, he survives.
They have everything locked up. They should be able to just go downstairs and get this bomb down nicely.
And yet, still remaining timid, taking their time. Frozen ends up dying
broky
before they can get down there. And broky, yeah, he'll start to sprint that bomb down. All the while, Twistzz starts to take an attack at the backside.
And they're not ready for that either, are they?
Caught by Trophy Log. karrigan comes through. Twistzz on the other end. It's a slight man advantage phase in the post plants. And as history has the kit between these two, there are flashbangs and a smoke for him as well. And we've got two bodies side by side. They've got to clear out Jacob. broky eating the flashes. First one's good. Trade potential denied as the doors get closed in front of history. And as he presses the M4 in, he's gotten yet another. karrigan has to deliver. Right here, right now. In the face of a smoke and a defuse kit, he's not positioned for the bomb.
No way.
And as karrigan swings wide.
Oh, man, so close. Why didn't you smoke, bro?
If he defused from the other side of that bomb and he was just out of view for long enough on that Astralis plant, that could have been it. Game saved by karrigan.
A karrigan from the bottom of the scoreboard. A karrigan from a career low rating at the start of a major comes in when this organization needs him more than ever.
Holy. And drop the way he played that inside a ramp. He tried to win the round by himself, didn't go for the drop down, thought that he needed to get extra kills, didn't know how close that round was going to get even without him. Couldn't get his one on ramp, couldn't drop down without dying.
Smoke, bro, smoke.
And now that pressure is back on RED Canids. The tables have turned completely. One more map. I don't think that's a problem for FaZe, but I think it is for RED Canids. They want to make this happen now.
Just the smallest break in action in history. Wants right back at it. Onto the ankle. In with the headshot.
Oh, nothing responded to here. Full head control.
The first to fall in overtime. Attention turned outer. Frozen comes through with the entry. Can't manage the heaven pressure. Twistzz quickly to throw himself at the bomb site. Out through main. Unpredictable. Timing out the hut. Trades back and forth. Twistzz alone denied. RED Canids flood into that A site because they felt like FaZe were on the brink of a commitment, and they are correct.
Those are their fastest rotations upstairs. Again, they've been overfilling outside. They've been doing
that was
everything
crazy.
except playing upper very heavily, and there have been a couple of gaps that FaZe have taken advantage of on this site. This time it needed to be the 2K entry, not just Frozen's one here to make the difference.
Come on. Get 3 on
And I love that they put that op in hut. I love to see that. It's an aggressive move, but it's not them trying to crunch lobby. It's not them pushing outside even super aggressively. Just controlled aggression.
Twistzz has got to fight. Him and Jacob combined for the frag. Che has a willingness to pop that open, but he's been on the receiving end of deaths at times. History, though, has never been on this angle, so no surprise that catches Twistzz off guard and gives RED Canids something to lean on lower.
Yeah, And they did see so many players when that smoke got broken open outside. And they love playing in here. Is this going to work?
Yes, it will, at least for the one. Drops right there to trade back broky. Jacob's been able to stay alive the entire time, but he's got a 1v3 ahead of him. And
Woohoo! One more. Come on.
So far, flawless.
Get him out of here.
I just actually love the game.
Get him
plan.
out of
I've got
here,
my
bro.
Criticisms of Red Canids overall, but in this match, like the way they're playing CT side nuke, it is perfect for what FaZe want to do. We've got someone peeking in from hell, someone rotating around through big garage. There's someone breaking the smoke open on the cross, always seeing someone there. History waiting lower this time. FaZe have made it a point to try to get secret control, to try to get lower and outside. And that's
Chai, you
where
need to stop.
Red Canids have put all their eggs.
Chai Jesus, you need to stop.
2 rounds where you weaponize history as well, who in a head-to-head over broky has had far more op impact in this elimination best of 3. Karrigan from the top of main looks to maximize the pressure, and out through Squeaky goes Frozen. He's found success here before. We go 2 versus 2 with Karrigan barely still alive. It could damn well be Frozen who's tasked to come up big with the clutch.
Man, this is for Karrigan 9 HP. History has an HE to work with, and they fan back.
Yeah, they're gonna walk into this angle from Karrigan. He finds another, but Drop gets the trade frag immediately back, and as Frozen sits behind boxes, dueling versus Drop, who's now got a wider angle and also the health advantage, but a smoke will deny him. He could take a chance or open that smoke on the plant attempt from Frozen, but he decides better and wraps it back to the safety of the depths of this bomb site. And so Frozen has to wonder, is he still sitting on the side of that temporary smoke, or has he moved elsewhere? Frozen has decided to lock in behind the vent, and as Drop emerges from this, that's going to be one of the positions he clears. Who hits the headshot for a flawless overtime? Drop on the brink of this, has many places to check, and as he goes, no headshot needed, sprays him down. And
That's it.
Face to face elimination, 3 rounds in a row.
Win situation for Frozen. Karrigan
Guys,
barely got them into this overtime.
drop in chat. Drop in chat some sirens for
Frozen looked away.
Yeah.
Right before
he took a risk because it could have been
for
Drop.
Mr.
right through that smoke.
Attacks at the moment. There's a second of hesitation. Frozen lets it slip in the 1v1.
For Mr. What's his name? Karrigan.
FaZe Clan, no strangers to pressure, but never at such a dire position like this. It's broky on the HUD angle. Plenty of players inside of lobby to start this round, and History takes a frag to the teeth. And History's not working with that off. Just one of the 5 AK-47s ready to try to slam this upper bomb site. There's time to play, and there's a wall of smokes outside to cause questions.
They've had some problems on their ramp gaps. Right now we've got Frozen playing it, but no one behind him. And they're missing info towards Secret. They can't lose both of these at the same time.
Pressed into Venom Zera in a second, but it's a deep enough angle that Venom Zera can start dropping utility. Frozen finds 1 and a second. Always good for multi-frags. Barely any bullets left for that triple.
He always gets those multis. How does he do it by himself?
The saving grace of FaZe Clan tonight. Sets up his team with a 4 versus 2, and broky, not shy to go deep into the lobby, will find 1 as well.
This guy's just been casting miracles all match. It's actually uncanny.
On the other side with Canids, it's been fueled by Drop, Kawez, and Che. That trinity for the moment has been fantastic. Don't you dare lose this clutch. Drop turns around and they pressure from both sides. FaZe Clan survive the first of 3.
They know he's there. They're going to the hardest player to kill on the map, and FaZe have given him sort of carte blanche. How he wants to play it, maybe he's always been fine sitting there by himself.
One more,
the rotation,
guys. One more.
Anything, and he's just locking the ramp down by himself.
What's his name? FaZe needs to win 2 in a row.
Eventually, we're going to be
Red Canids. They need to win.
They had Frozen the entire time. Here's
1.
A ramp player that can put up holds like
and
that.
FaZe are eliminated.
broky is in a dangerous pocket. Back to Frozen. They try.
Bro, how many times are we gonna try Frozen, bro?
trying the same thing and finding the same result.
Is this rigged?
I don't know what's crazier.
Broky sits behind red box for an easy pickup. Has that bit more risk afforded to him because of the 5 versus 3. He'll extend it down to just 2 players for RED Canids.
I mean, you look at the map, right? If he's there by himself, any self-respecting team will say, okay, we got a 5v1 on the site. We will get these trades and win. And it doesn't feel like this round is live, especially not with Frozen alive.
Let him off the leash. He's hitting 30 on this round. He's going to find backs turned to him. Third kill's his, and broky comes back. Full house outer to close out.
I mean,
one more round. Come on. One more round, boys. One more round. Come on.
Frozen looks
Stop
fantastic.
reading.
and yeah, again, if you had full view of the entire
Come on,
map and
bro.
you see one guy's in ramp by himself, it is a good time to attack. You had 3 last time, you had 2 this time. Someone's got to get that trade. But it turns out they needed 3 both times.
He just keeps changing up his position too slightly, just enough to kind of get them off kilter. RED Canids not ready for that. And so he's put him back into a position to extend play to OT2.
Can't expect them to make that mistake again, so FaZe are going to have to look to a new way to win the rounds.
But they change him up.
Yeah, I think it's such a great move. I mean, unless they're really going to bang their heads into a wall and try that again, it'd be so absurd. It'd be the ultimate call if they could figure it out, but
I mean, ramp is fully open.
Yeah, they're playing off the psychology of the situation. This much pressure, how silly do you want to look? And they do have broky sitting there waiting with the op.
Twistzz coming out from secret. There's a whole pack in front of him, and they're not ready for that kind of an aggression. But Twistzz is not going to find multiple kills off of it. Pressure from karrigan will deliver. As Che is cut down with just 1, man advantage secured, and it's not off of the back of a multi-kill from Frozen just yet. He is still in the equation to try to close this.
I just love the position that he's sitting in right here. Of course, this does call broky to come back downstairs. They're running out of time to even try lower, so it might be him to get the last word once again.
Frozen sits perched comfortably above this. A bullet rings out from inside of Hut. They know that RED Canids are sitting inside of the lobby, and they know that maybe, just maybe, they'll try to evacuate down that vent. Utility pressure into the site. History looks up towards heaven. Frozen gets a wider angle, cuts off Venom's era, and as he repositions, History not even given a chance at this play. Cowez does dodge the op shot, but there's a player hot on his heels, and so FaZe Clan keep that pressure up. Nade him out of the room.
Oh, come on.
3 rounds in OT.
No way, staring down in the face
Come
every
on,
single
bro.
step of the way and
It's
coming
just
out with
how
it.
they like it.
I know. Man, it's actually nuts to see RED Canids 3 chances. They used 2 of them trying to fight the best player on the server for FaZe, and then they put him. I love how they used Frozen on this 3rd round. I mean, ultimately they could spam him in that spot again, but how could you make that call to go ramp 3 rounds in a row? It's virtually impossible psychologically to say this is the best decision for us to put our whole major on this.
If this goes to
FaZe
Inferno,
Clan that everybody loves to watch, but we were worried we wouldn't see.
if this goes to Inferno, it's 2
Clawed
possibilities.
their way to the end of regulation.
FaZe
Survive
wins,
a 3-0 CT
close
sweep.
game though, or it gets
Now they've got
obliterated.
momentum in their hands, as RED Canids have still yet to find a solution to this T side in overtime. They know they shouldn't go ramp, at least not for those first 2. Now Jacob still supported by Frozen up above him, and Jacob's got a multi-frag to his name with support coming in from main. karrigan, no, caught out by Vent.
Okay.
2 versus 4 recovery starts to come together, and you've got Drop instantly going down to that lower bomb site. He's just trying to out-rotate FaZe.
And we'll see what History does from this spot, but they're going to find out about this bomb plant now. A lot of this will have to do with Drop himself.
And Twistzz is on a long road as well.
Well, he's going to wait and then maybe he's coming vent late. That's essentially it. Him versus Twistzz will probably be it.
History still very late to this party, remains up inside of lobby. For the moment, though, it's Twistzz to play with the kit, right? broky doesn't have one. So Twistzz is going to find footing on this bomb site or else. Bomb's ticking going, and then broky gets dropped, who then closes the door right behind him. Twistzz tapping and trying to fluster the retake, and as the pressure comes towards door, he holds it. Drop delivers. Not
Drop,
only
couldn't you
by
guys?
diving
Couldn't you
down
do
that
this
vent and
1
causing
round
the
earlier?
carnage, but
That's a successful upper hold followed by that creative move to get downstairs and drop with
4v2.
the clutch. How low on numbers was that?
2-4.
2v4. And then a 1v2 in the end. This time was not on their side.
First round in overtime that Red Canids find on the attack. That's going to tell them it's possible. And they don't just squeeze that end out at the third.
That's Drop looking for another lifeline in his career, looking to rewrite his story after playing on Furia. On a team most people never paid attention to. Called an underperformer and a choker, putting up a clutch right now.
karrigan caught in garage.
Ooh.
Che back at it, man. He's been so constant in these kills. It's been better at times with the multi-frags, but just one is enough. Red Canids looking to take a sniff towards this ramp room. Haven't gone here since Frozen was shutting them down multiple rounds in a row. But look, again, he's gone for something different.
Wait, did he get spotted?
He's going to catch the third player. But Kawez and teammates beyond are able to get that trade back, maintain man advantage.
Oh, now they know there's one in Big Rush.
Twistzz standing on top of where karrigan started the round is going to leave broky alone for the time being downstairs. He wants just to control that single door, but then all the while, Red Canids remain present elsewhere on the map. And so FaZe are asking questions, where the hell do we have to go to stop this?
They can pull this back. It's kind of a complicated spot, but once you've got that kill now, you've got to be thinking about upper. And
Come
FaZe
on,
FaZe are
boys.
just praying that it isn't.
No, Red Canids right now showing that they have fluidity to the game.
They can leave one up in heaven, plant back sight, and it's just about watching your flank. 2v4 for FaZe.
Reevaluating where the threats are and how to find their openings. They've gone ahead and done it again. A site vacant, but a flank denies cover. Che turns at the perfect moment to just make sure that Twistzz will find nothing in this one. And so from a dry spell of 0 rounds in overtime's attack, Red Canids already 2 of 2.
They're here learning live.
Come on!
Evolving.
Live.
Yeah. Adapting is the name of the game. FaZe haven't been in a lead since the first half.
Send them home? Send them
They
home,
won
bro.
The pistol and converted. That's it. At best, they've tied.
Going to the bomb, so be it. All that matters, score at the top of the screen.
And even though they can earn themselves into the first overtime and the second, they're always playing from behind.
Send them home.
And it feels like they're the ones who are typically getting the first kill, and you've got Red Canids finding one in response, two in response, and making it worse from there. But now even that's changing.
What happened, Frozen? 35 kills and
I'm telling you
losing?
right now, FaZe, 3 in a row on this half. And there's no chance you're coming back.
Just find one. Frozen had a hell of an overtime. You heard karrigan give him his credit the moment the first OT ended. But so far in overtime 2, there's been no FaZe Clan star power seen. But at least a bit of control. What's it worth?
Yeah, if they don't push him back, it could be a definite threat to them. Bomb's not on history's back. He can watch this flank. Until they're gearing up for this upper pop. Are they going to try to lurk with Che?
Nobody wanting to dump nades just yet.
Last time there's a bit of a mismatch when they got into mini and try to hit upper at the same time. It hasn't always been perfect when they've come upstairs. And even though Frozen isn't playing there, it's one of the first times he's pushed this far. Here's the one coming into place. Twistzz. He stopped this last time.
He's going to be at it again. Him
Watch the
versus
flash.
Jay. Flash goes too short, and Twistzz finds his.
Where are you looking, bro?
Then activating over towards the other side is Frozen, but it's Twistzz holding it all the while. And history ends up getting one, but that is exactly what they need. FaZe Clan are able to lean on Twistzz, who dodges that flashbang, gets the job done. broky can just run down to the B site, delay these final 20 seconds. There's no health. Trop just dies. And now as broky takes a bit of damage, it's all for naught. This is going to be that lifeline. This is going to be FaZe avoiding the sweep on the CT side. But still, this is such a dire situation. Time is going to expire here. Red Canids played up against the clock, and FaZe Clan find their one.
I mean, I like them getting Frozen that pushed up into trophy and the upper hold again. It's all about Twistzz. He's so key with his positioning, the way that he's cognizant of the flash coming in from Sweet. He knows that that's going to be the play to help Che get in through Mini on the wraparound, but he uses his body forward enough just to dodge that and keep vision at the same time. And he's been consistent when it comes to putting that together. Very hard spot to be in. You've got that attack from both sides is meant to kill you alone, and he comes out with 2 kills again. Now we find out if 2 on the T side is enough for Red Canids, who got
Send them home.
In the first OT on CT side.
Just got to tap back into it after having bet on the attack for some time. But if they can, it's not some long gone memory.
Okay, he's
These
3.
three again, it's a new angle,
Yeah, it's
right?
a great spot.
Just a different position as overtimes have gone
Nice.
on. He has kept his game fresh, and his game's been online all
They let him
series
go.
long. Able to dive down to B with man advantage. Pressure on for the rest of FaZe. Frozen's got the answer back. Trade's good from Jacob. Garage player holds. Che collects. And we go 3 versus 2. Red Canids with a bomb plant inevitable on A.
Another retake, but material disadvantage here. Frozen and Jacob.
Having given Frozen a lot of late round T-side impact moments,
Such
this
a
one could be
utility.
huge. Another Molotov thrown up to heaven, and that's going to delay the inevitable just a little while longer. But it's not just heaven. On the other side, main about to be emphasized. 2 players to that side of sight. Frozen hits the kill.
Ah, come on.
And all he
Come
needs is
on,
the
bro.
slightest chance to
3v2.
thrive.
Oh, they had to play active right there. There was a molly up in heaven and HE2, and they went for the double swing. It's
Bro.
perfect move. 3v2, it doesn't matter. Massive frags from Frozen once again. And Jacob with 2 on the round.
Come on, bro.
To Frozen.
Send them home already, dude.
He's in monster mode. And I mean, the most impressive part is sometimes you see, you'll see the Yakinder 4.0 CT side rating or T side rating or something like that. He's been a 2-way player. It doesn't matter what side. If he's attacking or defending,
No, FaZe is not
he's
winning
getting
this.
multi-frags.
Red Canids needs
So unfair. The Red
2
Canids
more.
have to go up against him in this form right now and are still this close to actually pulling out the victory. But that's what it takes at the major.
Frozen dropping 40, bro, almost. Frozen dropping 40 almost. Yo.
How can he stay focused for so long? And how much more does he have in the tank? And who's going to catch up to help?
Still looking to make moves, though. You got to give respect to that. Canids trying to change it up.
Yeah.
Bit of lobby presence, about to be on the brink of it,
Twistzz
but it's
in the corner.
Frozen to hold them back. And the trade's good. You shut Frozen down with just 1 kill, and he's not a part of any clutch.
And they know lobby's open, so they know that this is outside.
Frozen has given FaZe Clan more than enough time to get everybody else online.
This is a great moment to just take it downstairs. Drop playing solo. His
Come
treatment
on,
spotted
bro.
For now.
Drops jump spots.
Next
Sees
mistake
ahead.
could do it.
But he doesn't see the multiple twists, just tries to jump at him.
He's
And
not
that's
closing the door.
pressure. Drops trying to climb up, and because of their own fire, FaZe can't fully chase him. They're going to smoke off the control windows. Anybody swinging outdoors has history to have to deal with.
I mean, they can't go back upstairs. They've got to make it down here now.
Flashes into the bomb site, and time for FaZe to prove to their teammates that his efforts
Oh,
are for
they're
naught.
going.
What a move! A no-scope out of broky. Venom Zero from inside of the hut, though, is going to cause problems. This is 10 seconds, and as Twistzz tries to come back at hut, he gets it. Turns around.
No way, bro. How?
Called on from down
come on, bro. Come
So there's a
on.
real chance still on this clutch. He has had broky's number all night long, and they don't know. He's right here on the brink. Twistzz to the corner. Missed shot. Twistzz thrives.
What?
Not gonna let Frozen
Why are you
down.
high-fiving,
Go
bro?
down
You
for
lost
nothing.
Was
the...
that a broky no scope
Oh my
coming up the
god,
vent?
bro.
Bet your ass it was.
Oh my god. I'm like, they can't.
Listen, I want to rain down now. What do you guys think?
Upstairs would have been better, but there was a guy standing right here.
First one down, broky. Boom.
No way.
And
You
then
missed
on top of
that?
it, Twistzz comes through from that moment with a triple. They tie Red Canids with a 2-round T-side.
Finally, a FaZe round. And their first lead since winning the pistol and converting at the beginning of
Oh, come on, bro.
Venom Zera off the site. Oh, the push comes through. It's a pinch though. It's going to be pressure out of FaZe. And just leave it to Jacob now to have his time. 2 kills to it.
this one's to close.
History on the other side. Jay's got to somehow get his way out of vent. And he doesn't have an op for a no-scope. karrigan's back turned to it though. FaZe Clan are in a position to close this map.
Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to
Buying a bit more time. They want
watch
that
the
third piece in
second,
from heaven to come together
the
with
third
me.
map.
This is going to be Red Canids trying to time it to perfection. Drop comes in, insta headshot, and then history gets his, but they survive. 1917.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for subs. Thank you for the follows. I do need to go, but thank you so much.